Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and once again, I'm checking my sound to make sure it's right. Today, when we go into our members only area, that is like having a members only jacket in the 80s. I'm going to show you, if you've never seen it, I'm going to show you one of the creepiest things you've ever seen. Okay. I've never been able to show it, but I've watched it myself a few times, and it's like so creepy. Okay. And I don't mean like Halloween creepy. I mean just creepy. And so the group, by the way, for those that don't know, I made this thing as inexpensive as possible so everybody could join, and it's like $6. And I've got it's at DAIXRP.com. I made everything as simple as possible. This way we can, and for those of you that don't know, what triggered this is when X kicked me off. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let whatever's going on in this world. I'm not going to let these people just cancel everything I've worked for the last 5 years because they don't agree and don't think that in the United States of freaking America, we should be able to say what we want to say. I'm not playing that game. Now, Dark Defender checking in. Morning all. I hope you had a great weekend. XRP in the daily time frame still within our price range. Look at this. Above 52 to 55 is a challenge. First break the resistance, then stay above the whatever those clouds are called. XRP is bullish above 55 to 66 cents. Extra bullish between 66 and 133. New all-time high above 196. Clock is ticking. I like the sound of that. Check this out from Eleanor Terrett. The SEC has added crypto to its list of 2024 exam priorities. Note that most crypto companies are not registered with the SEC, thus do not pay registration fees. Does this indicate that Gary Gensler is using agency resources and funds paid for by registered companies to make a priority of cracking down on crypto, an industry he has not been authorized to regulate yet? Or does the SEC expect that more crypto companies will be registered with the agency in 2024? We don't know. I just can't imagine being so content with being hated by so many. What a pitiful and terrible existence Gary Gensler must have. This is Kathy Wood from ArcVest. Listen to what she says about old Gary.
We know the research people at the SEC, and they know what they're talking about. They are really good. We've met the head of FinHub now, who reports directly to Chairman Gensler. And for me, the disconnect is they know so much and they are so good that I believe this was much more Gary Gensler standing in the way. I don't know for sure because they could never say something like that. I just know from how we have discussed Bitcoin with them that they really understand it and they understand its merits. Most important. So this is Gary Gensler.
What a shame for the United States of America and really the world that Elizabeth Warren and Gary Gensler, these two people who, she's a commie, these two people, her and Gary Gensler, who he's actually worse than a commie. I don't think he believes anything or in anything. I think he believes in progressing his career, which is very sad. What a sad little man. But what a sad state of affairs that two people with personal agendas are stopping all of this progress and think about all the jobs they're preventing from in the United States of America. Think about all the jobs. Think about the surge in people's investments, the money that could be made if these two people were not in the way. This guy is supposed to be protecting investors. He's doing nothing but holding back their investments. Now this guy, listen to what this guy says about the potential of Bitcoin.
And your data is
And this is on a gold channel, Kitco.
A spot Bitcoin ETF approved by early 2024?
I think that's right.
And because I have to go there, what do you think that would mean for the price of Bitcoin?
I think it's going to be positive for the asset class.
And we also have the halving happening in
That's
April.
right. That's right.
halving?
I think those are very positive market inputs for that asset class for sure.
So again, to put you on the spot, because that's what I like to do you see Bitcoin breaching its all-time high by the end of 2024?
Yeah, it's hard to predict outcomes. The price is impacted by a number of macroeconomic factors, but those two factors that you state will be very positive for the asset class. I don't know, does it exceed its all-time high? Look, we're believers in the long-term performance of this asset class. We're very bullish, and these are going to be two important steps to broader mainstream adoption.
Okay. Now, remember this a while back where New York crypto regulator removes Dogcoin and XRP from token green list in the latest updates? And I pointed out at that time that this Adriana, is it Adriana Harris? She was at the University of Michigan and there was a whole write-up on Ripple's website about how she was involved in what's it called? UBRI, the University Blockchain Research Initiative with Ripple. And so it never made any sense to me that she would be making moves unless, it's always possible that she just is working for someone and they're telling her what she's got to do now. But I ran across this video today where she makes it very clear that she does not agree with the regulation by enforcement regime, i.e., Gary Gensler. Listen to this.
People will be evolving their approach to financial services in the light of some of your enforcement actions.
Yeah. First, I am not a believer in regulation by enforcement. I actually don't think it benefits consumers and markets. It certainly doesn't benefit industry. So it's not what you see from DFS. We've got rules on the book. We've got supervisory agreements. We've got examination procedures. And we go through the whole thing just like we do with banks and insurance companies, MRAs, MRIAs, right now, terms that everybody knows well. But when we can't resolve issues through the supervisory process, or when issues are so egregious, or when we see recidivist activity, we also have enforcement as a tool in our tool belt. You'd like not to be able to, or not to have to use it, but sometimes you don't have a choice because of the nature of the activity or that it's repeat offenses. And in that case, we won't hesitate to use the authorities that we have to not only bring the enforcement action and have people pay penalties, but to force remediation, because penalties are fine and they're a decent deterrent. But really what's more important to me as a regulator is that we're putting remedial requirements in place so that the companies then have to do better going forward. And then, of course, where we can or where it's required, get restitution for consumers. So last year, and this is not specific.
So anyway, she sounds like a pretty reasonable regulator. I have a hunch that she's not a bad guy after all. Just in, Binance US suspends all USD withdrawals. Oopsie. And then there was this, Roadblocks plus Ripple, major gaming company integrates XRP. The integration of XRP as a payment method by BitPay and Sola, is that how you say that? Serves as a pivotal moment in crypto and gaming industries. It not only enhances XRP's standing in these sectors, but also deepens the existing relationships between those two payment companies, who have been partners since 2014 with a focus on expanding the cryptocurrency payment landscape. This move could be a game changer, especially for Roblox, given its large user base and its significant in-game spending. The re-engagement of BitPay with XRP also signals a more favorable legal climate for the token following its hiatus due to an SEC lawsuit. Overall, the move is likely to benefit multiple stakeholders and could accelerate the adoption of cryptocurrencies in the gaming world. Folks, did we just see our first post-lawsuit announcement of the use of XRP in the United States? And then there's this. This is they're talking about the Sam Bankman-Fried trial. Listen to this.
I think it's become apparent that what the strategy is, and if I were to sum that up in a very kind of catchphrase, it would be SBF is an idiot. That's where they're going. That's what their goal is. But I don't think that.
Well, you're not going to be able to explain away his organizational charts by saying he was an idiot. Somebody was behind him.
Are going too well for the defense in this case.
Caroline Ellison had she was on the stand last week, and it seemed that after several hours that they couldn't quite pin any of the responsibility or most of the responsibility on her. She seems to have deflected a lot of it. Is that really the case, or do you think that the defense has made any effort, has done anything to kind of at least put some of the blame onto her?
I think they definitely attempted to do that, but all the pundits that are covering this and all the media personnel who have covered this have all kind of characterized the defense as taking a swing and a miss, and that they are trying to build a defense.
All right, enough of that. So today in the private group, we are going to go where no man or woman is allowed to go in social media, and they're not allowed to do it in traditional media. We are going to go to places that are very creepy, literally. We're going to talk about the dirty money threesome. We're going to tie things in with crypto that I believe are tied in with crypto. If you want to join the group, which I did make very inexpensive intentionally by design, it's only $6, DAIXRP.com. We are in here talking about things that I have been wanting to talk about and couldn't for 5 years. So please join us. You wouldn't even believe how many people are in this group now. It is huge for a reason, because I am under promising and over delivering, trying my best every single day. And now to the private group members. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that we just came out of one creepy place in the members only channel. Go to DAIXRP.com. You might want to check that out, especially today. Trust me on that. Thanks for listening.